Oh man, here we go. We're back with a new interview. This time we in BR, we in Baton Rouge. Uh, the last time we did an interview was 8 years ago in person.
Yeah.
So I just want to say welcome home, welcome back. Everybody's excited about your return. And yeah, man, how you feeling?
I'm all right.
You all right?
I'm holding it down.
How's it feel to be back though?
It feels great. Real different.
Coming home, is society what you expected it to be coming home? Was it hard to adjust?
To technology, yeah.
Mm.
But like for us, hip hop, the game and shit, oh no. This shit a different world. This a different world.
Mm.
I ain't adapt yet. I don't think I'm ever adapt. You know this shit done did some incredible Olympic flips. Shit crazy.
It ain't the same, man. Everything's different. People are different.
The internet
The music game is different.
Music definitely different.
Morals ain't the same. Principles.
I don't even think people even care about that type of shit no more, but
if you got a little bit of money and fame, you good.
I ain't had my life since I've been home. Every time I click, that bitch is gone. They taking it. I don't even be knowing. I used to be on that bitch just talking shit. They just vanish mode that bitch. I don't know when they come back or nothing.
But that's kind of good though, because when you get on IG Live, and you just start ranting and saying stuff, the fans, they'll post it on YouTube and make it out to be other things. So it's a gift and a curse too.
Yeah, but people be mindful what they say on live. Certain shit that you say on live, what I say on live ain't got nothing to do with a nigga 2 billion miles away putting his input on it. So all publicity be good publicity. I be want to talk shit. I feel different now. It's like y'all want to do something with a nigga or something. Why everybody else still got they shit? I don't know. Yeah. I might need to talk to that nigga. Who made that shit?
Mark Zuckerberg. That's who owns it.
I might need to talk to that nigga. I might need to holler at that nigga on some other shit, see what's going on.
Well, shit, I think the last time I seen you, it was at South by Southwest, man, and you were coming. You were on your way to Texas, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I called you. I think you were on your way to South by Southwest. I leave South by Southwest in Austin, and then I hear you got booked. I hear you got jammed up. Do you want to take us through that day where you got arrested or the charge that put you in the situation you were in for 7 years? Do you mind talking about that?
That wasn't that charge though. That wasn't even that charge. When I left South by Southwest, that was some more shit. My cameraman, man, I got stopped out by myself. Des and them told me don't leave on some, I'm trying to go right back shit though. So I left the same day. And on my way back, I got stopped. And they took me and my cameraman. I wasn't really booked at that point. I was being detained because I was on probation when that happened. So I got detained. Wasn't nothing that shit mine. So they took me anyway, and I sat in there for a little while. But that shit held me in the feds because my lawyer got the shit throughout, and when I was supposed to bet, like when niggas get halfway out of time, they bought that shit up like a pending charge that I had way out there. I'm like, how the fuck I got a pending charge? And I never went to court, but how am I gonna go to court if I'm somewhere else in federal custody? They were fucking over. They were fucking over me, son. They were fucking over me.
So when y'all got pulled over that day, what did they find? Did they find any? Was it just guns or?
some shit everybody got now. You hear me? I don't even feel special no more, but at the time I had some of this small shit, you know, and that bitch had like, that bitch had about a 75 in it. A Glock 23 with a little snicker dick on, you know, the one don't poke out that far. One of them. Yeah.
So you get pulled over. Is it even in your mind that you're gonna do 7 years? Are you even even thinking that?
I could talk a cat off a fish truck. So I'm thinking I'm good. I really was though, cause it wasn't mine. So I came home from that. We got to clear that up too. I wasn't in jail. Like I was catching charges. Like a lot of times niggas ain't even know. I was just catching them. But at that particular time, they ain't had nothing to do with the feds. The feds came after that. I got caught with another gun and a FN, a 5.7. And when they caught me with the 5.7, I had a U.S. Marshal hold from the moment they stopped the car. I was red flagged for like, if I was to get caught with any other gun, if that could have happened anywhere, any other day, it was gonna be the same way. So my time started running that day. The day I got caught with that other gun, it was over with. They like, I ain't know then, but they like, oh, it's over with for them.
Do you think you were already on the Fed's radar, you know, especially after the whole Trump situation, and just...
I think the Trump situation flagged me. I think that's what had all eyes on me. Because when they came and got me for the Trump shit, they charged me with like 56 counts of possession of stolen firearms, but they never found nothing but cough syrup when they came. So they flagged it. I ain't aware of this at the time. They flagged it and just like anything he get caught with is over with. And just so happened the gun I got caught with next was stolen. It was stolen too.
That's crazy because the Trump situation is how a lot of people first found out about you. That was like the first, I mean, of course people knew about your music. You already had fans, but that Trump situation had you all over World Star, had you all over the internet. So that Trump really kicked off your career to a lot of people, but then it hurt you in the long run on the legal side.
Especially with being in federal custody, because I wasn't a regular inmate to the judges, to everybody else. My paperwork say a public safety factor at the top of that bit. You know what that bit say? A threat to government. So I'm not him in here with a possession of a firearm charge. I'm him in here like a Unabomber. I get charged like I'm against the United States. What's your paperwork say? Me against the United States. So
they treating you like a terrorist.
Yeah.
Damn near.
I had to stay in maximum security. I was at the USP my whole bid. I couldn't drop down if I wanted to.
But that's still like population though, right? Like,
yeah, that's the worst you can get.
So you go to jail, leaving South by Southwest, and then the feds pick you up. When does it hit you that this ain't no small shit? I might go away for some time. Like, when did it hit you?
Attorneys that you get in federal court is the attorneys you pay top dollar for with a state case. They gonna give you him for free. Right then and there, that's bullshit. I don't know what y'all got going on, but I don't know if them bitches was trying to get money from a nigga in the long run. I don't know. But you don't get them type of niggas away for free, that's one. Then two, this a courtroom you in by yourself, all the extra people in this bitch for traffic tickets and walking past and running out this piss test. It ain't none of that. Big ass flag, United States, 007 elevators, turn your head. Boop, 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 punch a code. You go down some more underground. That ain't no normal shit. This a whole different procedure for everything. You can't even just go in that bitch and be like, all right, I want to say I did it today. You gotta go through their whole blueprint to get to some whole other shit. Then you get past that pussy ass shit and go to some politics shit, some rules that was set before me, still there now, go be there when the rest of them niggas get there. And I gotta live by it. Like, it ain't no, that's just what it is.
So you go through, Yeah, so you go through the process, and I mean, did they kind of give you a ballpark number of 7 years, or?
No, you gotta understand. Before I got 2 days before I got sentenced, they ran in my cell. I had hella contraband. I had like a paint and a half for syrup, 2 cartons of Camel, 100 X pills, 20 Adderalls, and some more shit.
How? God damn.
That shit got me. I don't know. I was at home. I didn't even feel like I was in jail most of the time. I did an interview with you off a cell phone. If I would have said the wrong shit, they would have came got that. But you didn't even know. I told you I betted on the Celtics. I was mad I had just lost. But yeah, we did that interview in my cell. I had a whole bunch of other shit going on. I ain't think this shit was, that shit a trick you to make you think that's how, whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do my shit like this. Nah, that's some Martin Luther King, some other shit going on in that penitentiary. That shit segregated. They a fucking water fountain for whites, water fountain for blacks. Table for whites, table for blacks. Shit, shit I know niggas don't be cut for. It ain't no, you don't get no trophy for it, but niggas don't be doing that. Niggas don't be doing that.
Let's talk about the day of the sentencing. What was your mind at? Were you nervous? Did you kind of already have an idea that you were going to get 7?
I got bamboozled. No, they go by guidelines. The PSI, they do that shit to guesstimate what they think you gonna get. Ain't none of that shit for sure. But this is what it is. Look, man, you go cop out to what the you don't know what you gonna get. Cause he could be mad as shit in here and just you know what happened to me? My guidelines was 37 to 46 months, meaning the 37 is probably the lowest you can get. 46 is the most you can get, nothing over it, none of that. I thought we could do some smarter shit and use some artist shit and justify why I had the gun and what was going on. You know, I had just got bust up. I had a lot of gangster shit going on too. So, they was aware of all that. But when you try to play, this the feds, this ain't the state. When you play a trump card like, all right, his environment forced him, his brother just got killed, he just got shot up. He can't leave because he on papers. You don't think he want to tote a gun to protect himself? Them counter-punch kings. Well, you know what? Yeah, just 2 days ago, Mr. Davis' cell was raided, and this is what we found. And now, the lower departure that I never thought I could get, but I'm like, if I do got a chance at getting it, that sound like a way they'll give it to me. They gave me some shit I never heard of. You get an upper departure. Now, what the fuck is an upper departure? The 46 and 36 shit out the window. I left the courtroom 75 months. 75 months.
How did you react?
I was mad as a I was like, damn, then you can't do nothing. So you just like, damn. And then they took all my painkillers and cigarettes a couple of days. So now I'm just in this bitch with these niggas. But then the big homie come in that bitch 2 days after me with 32 years. And the nigga the next day with 23. I was the shortest nigga on the U.S. penitentiary yard at the time. Yeah. Everybody else holding jersey numbers. And I was mad as a bitch because they mad at me like, that ain't nothing. You got me fucked up, nigga, that is something. Just because them people hit your head across the head with all that shit, nigga, this is a long time. Nigga like, nah, nigga, that ain't shit. You blessed. Y'all in the way. Niggas miserable. I'm growing my hair, nigga, cleaning the floor. Nigga wake you up 4 in the morning, a nigga 50 years old. He look 20 though. Jail preserve niggas' youth and bring you a piece of hair like, hey, you dropped something. Out the video. Like, how I'm supposed to take this nigga? I ain't about to be in here with y'all. I gotta get the around this nigga. This nigga burnt out. But man, I'm toe up. I really don't know no structure. I don't got no discipline. I'm really, I'm free for real. Nigga can fuck me up. I'm free. I'm lost as a motherfucker. So I hated the fact I had to leave for so long because I had a lot of shit going on. I ain't know what the fuck was gonna happen. But that's probably the best shit ever happened to me.
That's what I was going to ask you too. Do you feel like it saved your life?
No, because I could have died in there and that, son. I don't feel like
Yeah.
it saved my life. I feel like it made me, it woke me up though. I know a lot, I could see through muddy water for real now. I thought I knew some shit, but I ain't really know some shit. That's why I could tell a nigga like, you don't know everything, because I still don't know everything. But now I know more than the shit that I knew at first. I don't think nobody's smarter than me. And if I think you smarter than me, I ain't gonna tell you. And next time I see you, I'm gonna let you know you ain't smarter than me. I don't be doing that shit they do. I don't do what niggas do. I swear to God, I don't be faking or nothing. I don't be want to talk. I ain't gonna play with these niggas. I'm gonna respect everybody. I'm gonna give everybody a chance. View me the same way. I'm out your way. I ain't with it. Cause I know what I'm on. Them niggas ain't on that. Like niggas is headed for destruction. Niggas is not ready for the shit that they think they ready for, and I know. Cause I shocked myself. You gotta get out that bitch. Then when you leave out that bitch, ears popping, leaving out the mountain, then it's like, ain't no fucking way I did that. Yeah, I did that though. I did that. Man, them people don't give a fuck about nothing. Not the police, but on some respect shit. Go buy the newest iPhone you can get and leave that bitch at your local Walmart for 3 months on the aisle. How long you think it's gonna stay there out here? That ain't no structure. Leave that bitch like that in that pen. You can leave that bitch there for a decade, nigga. That bitch ain't gonna move a deci. That bitch gonna be the same way they left it. The police ain't gonna touch it. That structure. A lot of niggas don't know structure. So a lot of niggas blind. So a lot of niggas will jump out there and don't be knowing what the fuck going on, son. A lot of niggas don't know how to manage emotions, patience. A lot of niggas don't know. So, and I ain't your TD Jakes to be telling you. I'm telling you too much now, stupid nigga. Go see. If that's you, that's how you living, go see. Cause that's how I was living. I don't give a fuck. I was at my lowest. I was still rapping. I was hoping I was gonna make it. But I wasn't gonna let no nigga hit me. Nigga, when we started beefing, we wasn't rapping no more. If they
So
was tuned
wait.
in, we wasn't even rapping no more.
So it was times where you did, so every day was, you felt like it could have been your last, basically.
I knew it, cause it's under politics. I'm from the South. So that's Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, everything in the South. Man, I don't know none of them dudes. I'm from Sherwood. I don't know none of them niggas. They is not my partners. I don't fuck with them niggas. I don't know. But if he in this penitentiary, one thing I can tell you for sure, he ain't told on nobody. So I give him that. Hey. But far as you being my brother, oh, no. That's until the Mexicans make some motherfucking moonshine, shine and it turn into vodka. Now he get drunk with a fucking ice pick he can see himself in, and we ain't doing nothing, playing cards, chilling. But he's set tripping. If he pop me, oh, fuck me, he pop him, it's mandatory that I get up and die for him. I don't know him from a can of paint. This is the rules of the land. Let's say I don't. That's the first wave gone. They gonna get all them, they gonna lock us down for however we stay locked down. Soon as I come out, guess who the next target is?
You.
Me. As a breach security for not riding with the homie. They call it duck and wreck. Niggas don't fight. I didn't see one fight when I was in the penitentiary. Niggas do not fight. If a nigga fight you, he like you. That's some nigga man shit, like tap. I did that with the homies before, like tap them, like, come on. Put the blind up, down, even though we getting it in. But the opposite side, boy, niggas is lighting your ass up, stabbing the shit out you. And them bitches free, because it be so much group activities called a group demonstration. Grand Prairie, Texas is just go, Wheel of Fortune, ship y'all somewhere, nobody get, that's a free kill. It's a whole nother lifestyle.
Let's go back a little bit, because man, you getting real deep and detailed.
That
and,
shit ain't
and
deeper.
yeah, but I mean, I've never been to prison, so a
Oh, I
lot of shit you're
already know,
telling
but I'm
me is
saying like
yeah,
certain niggas don't be knowing a half of it. Like
yeah. So wait. I don't want to get off track. So the 7 years, did you shed a tear? Did you show any emotion at all? Cry, um,
shit,
fight somebody, anything, any emotion?
at that point, that's when you start learning. This ain't the place for that. I want to. If I cry, I'm gonna cry in the shower. Or I might get pictures and notice like that's when the shit reality hit you. If you get a picture, you left, you know your baby, your youngest girl was 8 months. Years done passed. I'm in my bed now, I done adapted. But you looking at pictures on lockdown, 23 and 1, she damn near tall as you. That's some crazy shit. See, the shit hit you randomly. But let's just say a sudden death. Rappers was getting they ass toe up. Every last one of them. And if I was a basketball nigga, I'd have had every Sports Illustration it is. So being a rapper, I had books that I read, but I kept magazines to keep myself up to date. And I'm looking at niggas dying, my partner out there rapping. That's all I used to be worried about. He'll tell you, I call that nigga like, dude, what is you doing? Who you in the car with? Man, put me on speaker. What up with y'all? You know, this that big man. They speaking friendly. What up, bitch? We miss you. Look, anything happen to him, I'm gonna come flip one of y'all. Bitch is gangsta out there right now. How many of them niggas you can trust with your life? Why is all these niggas dying like this? Rappers. And they ain't dying in car wrecks. They dying from stealing pills. It was just weird. Now that's the shit how you emotional, but you gotta learn how to mask that shit though. I can't walk out and cry because my best friend got killed on the street. Cause the shit, everybody got shit going on. His mama could have died last night. I come out there mad cause my dog did. He a whole nother race and his mama just died. We collide. All you got left is the last time I saw you and the last time I saw them. So now guess what I'm doing? What everybody do every day. Driving for a drunk nigga. How many times you had to get out a nigga that's drunk way? Cause he drunk. But if you was drunk too, ain't no telling what would have happened. So now I gotta learn how to drive for niggas.
You went in with so much motion, and I mean, was that hard? Was that a hard pill to swallow too, knowing that, you know, you were on your way, and you're still on your way. You're still young right now as of today, but I'm talking about going in. How was that hard? So, you know, coming from everything to sitting in the box, what was that transition like?
It bring you back down to, like, you appreciate the shit that you just left way more, 10 times more. You know how bad I just wanted to hear boop, boop, like in Walmart, like them scanning shit. You deprived of all that shit, but you be thinking about the shit. I be looking at the fan mail, I can't forget. My fans was like, ask niggas will tell you, porn star, all type of shit. I ain't getting, it used to be weird. I wouldn't get mail for like 3 weeks. I'm like, damn, I know somebody wrote me. I 6 baby mamas. Know somebody wrote me and I ain't getting no mail. And the people like, we don't know what's going on. And son just out the blue, they slide bags under the door. And it just was fan mail. I used to write kids back, some shit I just let him look at cause he don't got nothing. Niggas used to wait on my fan mail. I just used to,
Wow.
Fan mail was real.
They say mail in prison is like gold.
It is. Cause certain spots copy it due to all the like shit that's going on, like that could be going on. So they'll copy it and that'll hold it up. But under federal law, you can play with a lot of shit. You can't play with the mail. So it's only so long they can hold your mail. But it ain't probably no USP right now that give you your original mail, like that your girl can touch and be like, smell me. But when I
Yeah.
got the Coleman one, they was the only penitentiary still doing it. I could actually get my mail. I can get real pictures. Everything else, they doing it for you. That bitch run out of ink, you getting black and white pictures. It's just, that shit crazy, nigga. Especially COVID.
Mm.
COVID in the penitentiary.
I heard it was times where as though y'all could only shower like once a week type shit, right?
Man, they got times where you don't shower at all. You will die in that bitch. You will die. It was to the point to where I thought they was trying to get us. The warden walked through like, look, man, I'm gonna just open it. We can't open it. We don't know what's going on. Y'all lockdown, 23-1. All right, cool. Then he come back like, look, we got the vaccines. Everybody that take them, quick as we get the compound vaccinated, I open it back up. And you'll be surprised. These niggas is getting shots everywhere. So I'm like, what the fuck? I never got a shot. I never was up or nothing. She come stick a long ass Q-tip in my nose and was like, you good? Then she come back and was like, you gotta go to quarantine. I'm like, for what? She's like, you tested positive. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. I've been in this by myself, I don't touch that. She like, well, you're non-symptomatic, meaning you won't get the symptoms, not the shit I listen to Ricky Smiley in the Breakfast Club. They say the shit to look for every day. No smell, no taste, and I can taste and smell. What the fuck is you talking about? So she still send you over here to quarantine. You still gotta go through this shit. It's just like phases you just gotta go through in that bitch. That shit is 99% mental. 1% physical, but the 1% will overdo the 99 in the blink of an eye with being physical.
How many inmates did you have over the 7 years? Do you remember?
Like inmates?
Yeah, like people, people in your cell that you had to share with.
I want the top bunk at all times. At Coleman, who was my cellar? I only had 2 cellars at both spots. I don't switch cellars.
Why the top bunk?
Cause they gonna hit the bottom bunk first when they running that bitch with them knives. I'm sitting at the top. But if they do run in here and hit him, I'm tall enough to been stood up by the time they get to me, it's on. The police go be in that bitch, so I'm gonna be swinging this from the top bunk, but I ain't laying down there. The bottom bunk ain't good in the pen, I don't want it. You can have it. And I got a bottom bunk pass cause I'm shot up. You know, I went to the jail shot up, I was small as a bitch. That was another disadvantage.
Yeah, you were 95 pounds, you say, right?
Yeah, I'm 156 now.
Yeah, okay, so you almost doubled.
Yeah.
So, and you said they put you in a special unit because of you were so light?
Shit, no.
Not a special unit, but like, I think you said
when I was still shot up, it's called medical lockdown. I was on medical lockdown because I can't move. Everybody in here old as fuck. He probably on a shit bag, a wheelchair walker. I'm only here because my femur broke. I can't walk at all, so I'm only here for that. But as soon as I look like I can hop, I gotta go. So I'm back in population instantly. Yeah.
And this is from a shooting, I believe you were inside of a car?
Yeah.
And the car was reportedly shot 37 times?
Yeah.
And do you remember that day?
Yep, July 6th.
And where were you heading to?
Drop some money off to my daughter, mama or something. Tripping.
And were you the driver?
I was in there by myself, two-door car.
37 times, and you got shot 3 times. I mean, are you sober? Are you looking around? Are you very aware of what's going on around you?
I ain't see that. That was just, in them kind of situations, on some real shit, in them kind of situations, them just react. Ain't no thinking. You don't have time to think. If a nigga sit there and tell you he thought it out and did all that. I went to jail though. That's when I was on medical lockdown. Like all that shit was a train reaction. It ain't look like it was happening, but it was happening all that fast. Till I went to the pen and sat down and got the look back, analyze all the shit. I'm like, oh, I was tripping. Bitch, I was tripping for real. They flipped that. That's a 5.56 at a two-door car. And I'm like 6'3". I'm the one driving. Them bitches all on my side. If I'm driving this way, the car pull on side of me. Now, if you could think rationally at the time, on the interstate, I slam on brakes. That was my partner telling me, bitch, you supposed to slam on brakes, but I'm not thinking rationally. I slam on brakes, they in front of me, we could do it. I'm trying to outrun them, and they standing in this bitch. You panicking, this bitch is over with. I just don't want you to touch the cranium. Don't touch the computer. I can take the neck, the chest, the back, wherever they hit me at. Just don't touch the computer. You touch the computer, it's over. As long as I don't touch this computer. I'm cool, I overcame it.
So wait, so this was on the freeway or?
Yeah, on the freeway.
Okay, and so 37 shots. So I mean, the car was hit 37 times. So way more shots were fired than that.
Yeah.
How do you react? Because somebody like yourself, and you talk about it a lot, you've been shot at a lot of times. You've been in a lot of situations. So
Yeah.
I can only tell you're immune to it. How do you react on the freeway? 5.56 is coming your way.
The 4.5 in my lap already though. I'm trying to I'm trying to start the song over. My head down. They playing for real, or I'm blessed, or they just bullshit. Cause had it been vice versa, it would have been somebody fucked up for real. But I'm gonna say that bitch in arm reach at the time. I know for a sure when them bitches go off, then I got 10 on the window too. That's another thing. When that shit hit the tent, the window go, but the tent go hold the window in place. The window gone, but tent holding the window up. I'm trying to outrun them, but they stand in this bitch. It's two different guns shooting too. It's a rifle and a handgun. I got hit with a handgun too. But I just blow that bitch through the door, through the window. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Just boom, they gotta go. Cause you gotta understand, don't nobody wanna get shot. Everybody used to being I'ma fudge with this bitch. The rabbit up this bitch, that's some shit. Reacting, it's not normal. That ain't normal. Probably in Baghdad and shit. Them dudes used to niggas hitting back and shit, but these niggas used to being aggressors. That's why when you fuck with niggas that know better, nigga make you drop that bitch, cause that shit you ain't really built for. So that 1.2 deciseconds of me, boom, boom, then it's a big loud bitch. That bitch make a nigga like, I don't give a what he got.
Damn.
That bitch make a nigga, like, I ain't trying to get hit with what he got either. But that shit, him getting out the way probably saved me from getting the computer tapped. So that window, we can replace that, we can replace the door, the car seats, all that shit. You can't replace me. So I'm gonna take my chances like this. And it was overcame.
Do you drive yourself to the hospital?
No, the people, so man, this shit's so crazy, dude. The lady behind me was a nurse.
Wow.
She was a nurse. She told
Can't
me
make
everything.
that shit up. That's crazy. So
she told me everything. She said the people were shooting at me in a truck, all type of shit. She was following me the whole time because she was trying to see what they were shooting at. She was a whole nurse.
So did she stop and bandage you up, or like how does?
Yeah, she stood and was asking me where I was hit at, but I don't want to look. That's another thing too. Panicking, that shit'll kill you. Looking and trying to see, I don't want to look. If I don't need to see that shit, I don't need to see it. Now, once I know it ain't nothing up here, she like, I don't know. I know blood running down my leg and I can't feel this bitch at all, but my arm too, but I'm like, I don't know. The ambulance came quick as a bitch. That's how I really get my phone out of the car, call bro them and let them know I just got hit. That was it. They cracked some shit, put it in my nose, and that was it.
Do you feel like it was karma? Or do you feel like that was something you did to somebody that came back to?
Yeah, I definitely was not a saint in the situation. I probably placed myself in it and on some arrogant shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you, dude, rappers wasn't doing the shit that I was doing at that time. No rapper in his right mind was doing that shit. The shit that they was
in the streets.
That was my car and everybody knew it. I ain't doing no runner. I ain't rapping it. I ain't switching them up. I ain't doing none of this shit. That's like Duck and Rick to me. Bitch, is on is on. We ain't finna be doing all that. We right here. Ain't too much hiding you can do. If you gonna do all that, get the fuck on. So I ain't ducking no wreck, so everybody know where I'm at. But I probably did some shit and underestimated some shit and just felt like, nigga you gotta be a gangster to come. You better be like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. And nigga probably dropped they nuts and just was like, fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, because at that time, it wasn't too many people who disliked you. Like, as far as rappers, a lot of people respected you. They showed love. So, you know, when I heard it back then, or when I seen the YouTubes and shit, a lot of people were shocked because you pretty much was cool with everybody, it seems like.
Man, Baton Rouge, man. And it's worse, so now that's what's crazy. But bro, look, it ain't really gotta be no static. Niggas be ego tripping, power tripping and shit. Like, envy is a shit that you don't even take seriously. Like, I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit that they give a fuck about. But I got a fly mouth. I could talk some shit. A lot of people, my mama done told me, like, I think everybody know I just say some shit to make you wanna fuck me up. So, but I also know when I release this into the universe, anything that come with this, I'ma accept it. So I be like, fuck it. Now what I did understand was anybody can get hit. That shit out the window. I just felt like I wasn't gonna come with this. They just saw me viral with 100 shots on a handgun, nigga. You got to be the bold ass come swing on me. That's just how I felt as being cocky, but nigga don't give a fuck about your 100 shots, nigga. You got to up, and hey, war don't determine who right. You know?
When you were locked up, you spoke about, you know, throughout those 7 years, I want to say a good 20 rappers died. I can name them. I mean, the world knows who these artists are, big and small. Maybe 100 big and small, but 20 A, B, C, D list rappers passed away.
They was fucking up.
Yeah, which news kind of hit you the hardest?
Out of everybody that got smoked, I tell a nigga this all the time. Out of all the rappers that was getting smoked when I was in jail, Dolph, when they hit Dolph.
I could see that. Because people always mention you with Dolph.
Dolph, Mo. Dolph was one of the first rappers that post that viral video. He was like, with buku emojis, like, these niggas tripping, and sent me his number. But Dolph, Mo, and Vaughn. Them niggas. But they had other shit going on. Like, when I'm getting them, ain't no way you get Takeoff too. Ain't no way you get a magazine from page 1 to 37, it's just all fly high. They ass getting smoked. But it be f***ing me up because I be like, damn. Like, what he did to make a nigga smoke. Now, some niggas, son, the streets, being street, you gotta respect some niggas' death. Like, 21 Gun salute them. When soldiers die, they shooting the air for them, pass flags. We cry, we be mad, but you gotta remember his past. That gangster. You hear me? You gotta salute some niggas' death. But when a chance nigga smoke a real nigga, son, they just throw a nigga all the way off. Then you be like, what this shit coming to? What the f this shit coming to? I don't give a f about nothing. Your money, your bulletproof, none of that shit matter when it's on. That's how that shit had you like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Jada Youngin was real random too. He's in Louisiana. He's one of the GOATs in this.
Oh, Jada Youngin. I forgot about Jada Youngin. Bugaloose. I did a feature too, Jada Youngin too. Yeah.
What was that like working with him? Were y'all close, or was it just, you know, just some rap shit?
Cool little dude, just some rap shit. At this time, he wasn't really, he can't pay me for a verse. I respected it though. I ain't cool little nigga. Time passed, he went crazy. Cause a lot of niggas got the focus on their career. A lot of niggas was just rapping at first. See, this the thing. This where this shit get tricky. Nigga wait till they get all this shit that we thought we'd never get, and get on super tough gangster sporting shit. That wasn't never the play. We was like that because we was like that. We kind of was trying to find our way through that shit, you hear me? But like Jay, when I met him, you could tell they was some badass little dudes and shit from where they from. They, you hear me? They trying to do it with this rap shit, but they wasn't beefing. See, when you walk in that bitch where we at, they got 20 guns everywhere already. And then guess what? That ain't even, we by affiliation. This shit been passed down. Our big homies beefing with they big homies, and we just caught up in that shit. So a lot of niggas died because they put theyself around niggas that they ain't had no motherfucking business being around, my nigga. Like, what do you try to prove to people after so long, though? Like, you done made it this to all this, and you still feel like you, like, that's how I know you wasn't never gangster, my nigga, because once I get to a certain amount, you gonna work. I tell niggas every day, I still tell them, that's my motto, you gonna work for this kill. It's gonna be a hard one, I ain't giving it to you. Not for no pussy, not for no cookies, not for nothing. You gonna work for this bitch. You hear me? I ain't finna just get up like that, so why would I put myself in certain positions? So I start moving different. But a lot of these dudes start the internet, this shit that did a, you know, that's the gift and curse, that shit. Cause this is what our life revolve around right now. That shit'll make start feeling like they gotta actually go do that shit. Now, I ain't saying I don't go do shit. I ain't did shit, but I be epping. That shit might be old. I might mix it with some new, but I ain't finna let y'all entice me to go swing on a nigga. Ass nigga, the same niggas ain't gonna send me shit. You heard me? Same niggas don't give a fuck about if I die or you die. Now, both of us dead, and they still buying both our shit. Both our streams through the roof. But don't nobody we don't get to rejoice in the shit. You hear me? They finna get some more niggas killed. And that'd be some weird shit. And if you don't pay attention to it, then it's fucked up. So the blind leading the blind at all times.
Yeah. That's what the rap game is turned into. It turned into 2 or 3 sides, and you got to pick a side.
Yeah.
You know, you could work with a nigga. If you work with that, I ain't fucking with you.
Me and Diz was just talking about that shit. That's what niggas do though. But get what? Boy, if it's up to me, we don't with no side, both sides. I'm in the middle. My mama can't pick my friends. You think you gonna tell me who to with? Now, if we got a personal relationship and I know what's going on and it's like that, then I'm gonna just stay out both of y'all way, to each his own. But you ain't gonna be like, who the fuck you think you is, nigga? You a bump heads, iron sharpen iron, for real. This is just some respectful shit. Like, that's that. But principles and morals, they got niggas like me that still live by that shit. I ain't fucking with no nigga that told on no nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is, how much money you got, how you rockin'. I ain't doing it. You heard me? I ain't about to do it. I rap too good for gimmicks, so I'm not about to get on here and try to fake beef with you to get no view or none of that shit, cause you know what that shit lead to? Niggas getting slumped. Niggas love me. You on this bitch for views talking about what you gonna do a nigga in public. They live like that for real. You see me in public and run up on me. They not gonna think. You not thinking cause you on some YouTube shit. He on some big gun shit. It's over with. They overprotective. I take care of them. I fed them their whole life. I make sure that's a priority like my kids, but we like this. Whole time you on some gimmick shit. That shit don't be worth that. They can have that shit. If I gotta do all that, I ain't dying my hair for no. I ain't wearing what they wearing. I be reading comments, they like, this nigga don't know how to wear stacked jeans. I really don't want to wear these, but that's all it's no sell. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit, dude. I don't follow the trend, son. I don't, son. I'm him for real. I don't follow the trend, son. For real, I don't do that. These niggas crazy. Niggas crazy.
So let's go back to the sentencing. I mean, just the experience. So Was there ever well, what's the craziest thing you ever experienced or seen while in prison?
Them killing them, the police shoot him out the tower with an M4, a vice lord, blew his ass down. He go hear the deuces go off, he go tell you one time, everybody on the ground. You gotta get down, bitch. You don't get down, but they working. They got a rule like that too with gang members and Mexicans. They don't stop until the police come get them. See, the South beat, we still find ways to renegade and bend shit. If we can get away, we getting away. We ain't going no lockdown or nothing. We can fuck you up and get out of here, we gone. They can't do that. They gotta go all the way. So ain't no, they bucking the nigga up here, he the only one with a gun. He got a bomb that's go boom, startle you, and then he gonna let you know a live round finna be fired. Who that bitch hit is on you. I stopped going outside, man. That's how I got my marble black complexion. I ain't about to get hit by no motherfucking ricochet bullet off a gate. He's shooting at a skinhead. It'd be just my luck. I done so much up shit. That bitch bounce off something and kill me. Early in the morning. And I'm on say cheese. They talking about that bitch bounced off a gate and hit 8. Ain't no way. That's how shit be. Man, that shit fucked up. Yeah. That ain't no FCI and shit. That ain't what them dudes was at. I mean, jail is jail though. All well to everybody that just come home. I understand the process, but that's another walk. Gun towers don't even be at certain jails. At lower custody, they don't got that shit. That shit is for to put you down, my nigga. Them niggas running that bitch with 1,000 bean bags and tear your ass up. Shoot you, stand over you, shooting you. Then you in Kentucky, this some real, ain't nobody work here black. If you can find a black person work here, he ain't gonna be here long, or she ain't gonna be here long.
Was there ever a time where you were humbled? And what I mean by that is like maybe, because I remember you just said that you went in, you didn't have structure. Was there ever a time where you thought you was bad, but somebody had to show you, like you're not as bad as you think you are?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give us some examples.
The old niggas be the dangerousest niggas. Them was all my friends. I don't like nobody young. I ain't hang with nobody young. Then when they still call my phone today. All the niggas be checking on the nigga. I still talk to them. They be making sense though, but he come in this bitch young too. He been in this bitch since John got it. They was at, what that shit? Leavenworth. That was the first federal prison. That's where he been at. So everything I think I know, or might think I know, man, them niggas be tripping. Then they do it in a calm, humble, this a scary calm, like, that's when you go sit in the cell, like, man, that nigga serious? Then the nigga pull up on you like, you know what that is? Can't be doing that, because I'm tripping to me. I don't give a about none of that. The hot water get cold after so long in the morning. So first thing is run to that boy, you better not. He gonna take his time, let you get it and everything. Then a nigga just catch you watching TV or something and walk up on you. let me holler at you. Ain't no crawl with him or nothing. No, the peaceful as shit. Ain't gonna never break eye contact with you and tell you some shit like, that was disrespectful. Now what I could have had did was came push this bitch here clean through the other side of your neck. You wop, 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 wop. But I see you don't know nothing. But everybody ain't gonna be generous as that. I start hanging with these niggas don't do nothing but work out though. This shit'll f you up. They don't play cards. They just drink coffee and work out. Jail niggas burnt out. Old niggas, they just stuck in their ways. It's crazy because they got a youthful body. This nigga look better than me. This nigga 60. He drank coffee and work out 3 in the morning. Let's get it. He done made some mittens. He in there shadow boxing with himself. This nigga fucked up mentally. But that's the shit you want to be around.
He really told you that? Like, yo, I could really do this to you.
Yeah, I could have did this to you. I do this to you. I do this to you for real. I could have did this to you. My nigga, this ain't that, but ain't nobody telling me that. Ain't nobody, cause don't nobody give a f. Everybody f***ed up, son. Everybody deal with shit differently. I don't smoke K2, I don't do drugs. I just told my PO the same shit. Nigga, I wasn't running from shit. Like, I don't do that. I don't, like, so I knew when reality hit, reality hit. I used to have to just read shit. Like I wanted to know shit. Now I just want to be smart. If I can't do nothing, I need to be able to thank everybody in this motherfucking prison right now.
So when OG told you that the first time, did you ever like try to get loud with him, or did it take you a few times to understand that they were not trying to play you, they were just trying to put you on game?
Oh, he let me know before I left. Like on some, it ain't nothing. I'm telling you it ain't nothing. We ain't gonna make it nothing. You don't need to act like it's nothing. Cause if it was something, we wouldn't even made it this far. I'm just telling you. So now I just know how to move. I'm gonna make sure I don't run into no, even if the other old niggas ain't cut like him. I respect them more because of him. I don't even with them type of niggas in jail. They gotta come talk to me, and most likely they do. That's how I end up fucking with them though. I don't move like young niggas. I ain't used to leave out my cell unless it was to go inside Rick, watch Dragon Ball Z, or to commissary. I used to act, nigga will tell you, not on no skit. I go on the yard where everybody at. AR a real nigga.
Yeah, he from Philly.
With Al.
Yeah.
Al saw me and went crazy. He like, hey, yo, what's up? Man, come outside. I'm like, man, I'm gonna come see you at Juma. I'm gonna come down there. He like, nigga, come outside. I went on the gate and ran in with Al. And I'm like, man, I just watched your whole shit on my phone before they took it at the other jail. I'm like, the feds moved downstairs for you? He like, yeah. He like, man, listen, man. Man, you got it, man. Niggas speak highly of you, kid. You heard me, Al, and BG. Oh, and Bloody J, the only four rappers that ever was like just there. That nigga Ab different though.
He running shit down there?
He just different. He an ox, so he don't really, I wouldn't say that. He ain't the motherfucker, he ain't the E-man, so under the politics, he answered to somebody. But on some man shit, yeah, he a real nigga. You can't tell Ab, he know where I was coming from with the shit I was telling him. I'm like, man, niggas be tripping. I rap, but I ain't no rapper. You ain't gonna just walk up to me on no USP prison yard. I've been up here for 5 years. Niggas dying and everything. Talking about, hey man, rap that Miley Spider. See now, you got me fucked up, nigga. I ain't no fucking karaoke. This is a different way you gotta approach me in these circumstances. Cause I'm toe up. This is a complex I got on at all times. Now when you walk up and pull me to the side, like, man, we fuck with you, I'm from the D. I'm from the Lou, man. We been on y'all shit since I put the Jakes on the chase. I'm from the Shy, listen to your shit. Now, there's different ways we can do that. But in front of a group of men, you can walk up to me and say, rap. Oh, man, I came, man, them niggas like, man, this nigga fucked up, man, and I'm really mad at you. They gonna have to catch me a week later and come with half of his car and be like, bro, he really fuck with you, bro. And you got my homies with you on some friendly shit like, nah, he ain't mean it like that, bitch. I'm plexed up. I'm really like, why y'all even still on it? What's up? What y'all want to do? I ain't take pictures with niggas. I don't want to. BG was charging niggas. See that bitch, yeah. Ab just different.
How much you could charge in there for pictures?
You'll be surprised, man. These weird guys.
Wow.
These weird guys. R. Kelly probably about to make more money than he ever did. That's the type of shit niggas like. Nigga, you only get 510 minutes a month. Nigga get his last 10 minutes and call his girl and get her the phone like, guess who right here? And she on this bitch sound like she ready to
give it up.
I'm like, man, these niggas crap. I'm not that strong. I've grown, but I haven't grew that far yet. You're not talking to my bitch, nigga. Who you is, and I understand who dude is and all that. I like them kind of people. Like, I'm a regular nigga like you. You can't do too much of that because it get aggravating. And like, bitch, I got real problems. I don't want to do this all day. Yeah, niggas is weird though. You probably could get, just off being who you is, you can live like a king in that bitch, son. Real time.
Damn. So, was there ever a time where you almost, because of your, I don't want to say your attitude or temper, but because you got your guard up, where it almost, a life-threatening situation almost happened with you because somebody approached you the wrong way?
Now, probably the closest thing I ever did to making everybody flash out for me or with me, I ain't know they had all them gangs, son. I just knew Bloods, Crips, BDs, and GDs. Man, they got Latin folks, they got all type of shit, Sorayos, 13. And one of them dudes from Connecticut, I think that's the Latin folks. That's my partner, we became cool too. He like from Connecticut, like a Dominican nigga. That boy used to speak to me every day like, hey, yo, what's up? What's up? And how we talk, like, what's up, bitch? And I did it while his big homie was with him one day. And he like, hey, yo, watch that. I'm like, what? Like, dude, trip, man, what's up? What you tripping today or something? What you drunk? I did it again. Nigga like, hey, homie. Now and I see my people come like, they don't do that. But I'm mad, because I'm like, hold up. On some real man shit, this how I was brought up, this how we talk. So if I can't say what up to you, speaking, and I'm letting you know it's not no disrespect intended. I understand your structure, but I'm not talking to you no more. Because you're not gonna change how I talk. That's me being pussy. Now I'm altering myself for you. And but no. That ain't no man shit. You could call me that. I mean, if you me, you should understand that I mean no offense by it. But because you got Big Chief with you, you feel like, so you know what, it's over with. But me and Mega got like this, that boy Mega see me now, and that's what he said. I'ma miss you. Yeah, so I can understand that. I didn't. That's the closest I ever got, because I know, son, I really don't trust these niggas yet. It took me all the way up until I got free to believe that them bitch ass niggas ain't let a nigga flip a nigga on some hating shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how niggas think, so I really ain't trust a lot of niggas. A lot of shit was everything to me in the back of my mind. I got the exit route. I might have to fuck him up, show him this knife, I go get a different one the same night. It's just, I don't trust nothing because I ain't know how the shit was going. But once you see, like, I'd rather structure over everything, discipline over everything. I take the humblest for the live wire any day. I watch live wires get clean over. The gangsters niggas, and you know how they get them? They weak for something. Drugs, whatever it may be, he might just like to drink. Man, they'll wait, literally, 60 days. They call it rocking them to sleep. They'll let that shit die down. Like he ain't just do that wild ass shit he just did. 60 days, nigga. And the day he drunk and they're listening to them earphones, they MP3 like this, they go running there with all type of shit. The gangsters nigga hollering like a bitch because he ain't see it coming. The element of surprise. They don't move like how niggas move on the street. Niggas just popping out shit up and you go to jail for it and niggas be waiting for it and they backfire on you. He end up hitting back. That's live wire shit. Structure shit. Nigga playing chess and that him. Man, you know, everybody know the nigga about to get fucked up but him. Yeah. Everybody knows except that one nigga. This is weird. This is a rat in the tank with the snake. This everybody knows except him. You just walking around. And a nigga come by you and say some shit like, damn, man, music, it feel weird today. I'm like, you know what? It do. I'm about to go get this movie right quick. I already know. They just already told me, nigga about to fuck him up. He done did some shit. They about to fuck him up. They gonna fuck him up. He's gonna be his own people. He ain't gonna be nobody else. I love when it's another race. I get my popcorn. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm gonna get popcorn. I'm about to watch this nigga. Gotta watch.
Was it any other adjustments you had to make as far as slang or, you know, habits that you had to keep you out the way while you were in prison?
Nah, I just ain't like talking to my home, like my real friends. I ain't really like talking to them. It'd be good to let a lot of months go by then talk to them niggas, cause it be so much shit they wanna tell you, and as soon as you get to the good part, the phone beep, and then it might be on the bad part when they say it, and the phone beep, and I can't get the rest of it. Cause in the penitentiary, you don't be out more as you think. Like, I wasn't free for real. Like, now I'm really free. Nigga, I was never free in that bitch. Out of a year, we probably be out to talk on phones and do what we need to do. Real shit. Ask a nigga, probably 60 days. We probably get 60 days that we out. Other than that, we just behind the door. Like, for real, we gonna be in the cell. We don't get to do all the shit that them niggas get to do, man.
So you mentioned earlier that you had 6 baby moms.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Is it real?
Like the number, that's accurate?
That'd be super accurate with a capital A.
6.
I got 4 girls and 2 boys.
Wait. So every kid you have a different baby mom.
Yeah, each one of them got a different mama.
Is that why is that? Is that a problem that you have where as though you don't like to have multiple kids with one woman? It just happened like that over time, or
No. Nah, OG Bobby Womack said, my occupation doesn't allow me to stay in one spot at one time. So something might happen and I don't even know it happened. Like my youngest girl, she had her, I was already in federal prison. That was in 19. I probably got a letter from her in 20 though, on some, this your baby, this the picture. But I know she told me she was pregnant, but I had a lot of shit going on, especially with the ones I already had. And if they would have found that out at the time, I wouldn't have had nowhere to go. So I kind of was rejecting her and thinking she was gonna do shit. Them girls don't be getting rid of that shit no more though. That shit just pop up and it just be what it is. But I got 6 of them.
I mean, that's 6 blessings. But
Yeah.
how much of a headache is that dealing? You have to deal with what, like 6 personalities? You know,
I just left 1,000 personalities. So I'm telling you, see, they don't even understand me. I think they scared of me right now. Cause I ain't the same nigga. So lying and leading them on, we ain't gotta do that. That's what jail do. That's the best part about this shit. We all get a fresh slate. Cause when I was gone, everybody fucked out both parents' legs and there wasn't nothing I could do. Everybody knew where I was at and I know I couldn't get no care where I was at. So I'm not gonna ask no questions. You shouldn't. I have a girlfriend. Let's get that understood. I can have 6 baby mothers, but I have a girlfriend. Yep. Whether who likes it, I don't care who like it or not, that's my girlfriend.
yeah. So what was that like in prison? What was that like having 6 baby moms? Was there times where you needed people? Was there times
Excuse me?
where as far as conversation, calling people,
One.
was
Let me see.
was there times where you needed that?
Out of my 6 baby mamas, it was 2 of them I probably talked to and felt like I needed to talk to. Like at time, I don't give a fuck, I need to talk to her. Everybody else, son, I ain't really too much care. And then out of them 2, one of them went away and just went away, and then she came back and started compromising the shit that really, now I'm doing some shit that I said that I outgrew. So, son, you know, women will get so accustomed to niggas lying to them that when you be truthful with them, that's bullshit. They don't understand it. It's scary to them, it's scary to you, because I'm like, damn, I just told that whole the truth, and she still think I'm lying? I should have kept lying. But nah, that's just what they accustomed to lies. So telling them the truth is just telling them the truth. I don't gotta lie to you, because lie, you gotta lie again and lie again.
Yeah.
And eventually them private investigating, good finding, then technology, they know more than a nigga when it comes to that type of shit. So I can't beat you at that. So why not just put it all on the floor? It's just all on the floor.
How stressful is it, man? I can only imagine, you know, trying to be there as a father, 6 kids. It's a lot of responsibility. You got to come up with money to help take care of what you got to take care of.
Yeah.
Is that another obstacle that it makes it harder for you to be a rapper, because it's a lot that comes with that?
Being free, that shit'll drive you crazy. But being in jail, I ain't appreciate how much leeway Like, life in jail unless you can't go to commissary. One of them stupid niggas stab a nigga right on the day we supposed to go to commissary and I can't go get the shit I need to eat. Life don't life now. I could just read books, do push-ups. I've become accustomed with self. Like, I know how to deal with this shit. I ain't gotta worry about paying shit. Man, the moment I step foot on the ground, everybody's burdens become yours. Like, and I'm not against helping the people you love and shit, but son, I told this recently, I'm like, if I can show you 20 messages right now of people saying they need this and they need that and I must do this because they did that, I ain't got one of them from none of them women saying, how's accustoming to life been? Are you overwhelmed? You good, baby daddy? I cook. You want to come grab you a plate? Ain't nobody never said that. You just mad as a motherfucker. It ain't my fault, shorty. You hear me? Like, I mean, I failed my kids, if anything. I been failed you, and you know it. So what you talking about? Me being back out here, I can try to catch up with them, but we can't be on this type of time with each other because this women get shit up, son. They used to bullshit, son. So when a nigga come out here, son, that shit'll with you, cause you can, just like we can make a feel this big and know she ain't nothing, she can make a nigga feel this big and this big. And I'm one of them, that bitch will say some shit I might don't show it, but boy, I leave and be like, oh, no, that hoe got me up. I gotta go pull off. I gotta go take a shot. That bitch just said, what? You got me up. Man, they say shit that's crazy, like, but my baby daddy's supposed to be rich, though. Who? Who told you that? Bitch, I ain't rich. Rich nothing. Who told you that? Because guess what? For 7 whole years, y'all figured it out. I don't know how, whether it was popping pussy or robbing, hooking, y'all figured that shit out for 7 years. Y'all found a way to do it. You're strong enough to do it. I know I'm here, but I'm not gonna be like a dependent. Don't use me as crutches. That's only crippling you. Because even if I give it to you, what happened when me and my girl get serious and she be like, hold up, for the baby, what you fucking her? And I gotta make a decision. All right, well, I'm gonna give it to the baby. Now, I done crippled you so much to where ain't no other nigga finna do this. This what you accustomed to. Now what you gonna do? Start smoking dope? So I ain't gonna cripple you and you use that shit against me. I can help you when you trying to help yourself. But man, they be backing me in the corner saying, I can't travel, dude. A lot of the money that I'm supposed to have, I can't travel. I do features with niggas and I don't even like them. You got a feature for me, you better appreciate it. You better keep it, rewrite, listen to it, hold that bitch, and don't post that bitch till you see me get Elvis Presley rich, nigga. Cause after that shit over with. When I can travel, I ain't rapping with niggas. I don't rap. What I need you on, you need to be trying to pay to get on this shit. I'm another nigga when it comes to my creative space. So, but I gotta do it now because that's what I gotta fade to get paid. But man, son, they don't give a fuck about none of that. They see this shit and this shit and this shit and get on some straight. But if you was figuring it out then, you can figure it out now. I know I wasn't around and you held a lot of shit down by yourself, but you gotta be patient with a nigga.
I was talking to one of my homies who has 5 baby moms, and he told me, he was like, Sean, whatever you do, this was a few years ago too. He was like, whatever you do, have all your kids by one woman. Is that your biggest regret?
I ain't gonna lie, that's some raw shit. Cause it's raw to have everybody with one mama, but I got my own religion anyway. We'll get to that later. But look, check this out. Having all of them like from different people, that's a lot of different creatively. Somebody go pull it off. So I take my chances like that. But it's just to the fact that everybody wants family. It's not one woman in the universe that don't want to wake up to her baby daddy or her husband and her child. They all want the same shit. This some shit that right now, not then, I haven't got there for yet. I don't see me just without clean over you and then, like, it's heartbreak, you go through it. But when you scar bitch, shit niggas worse than a nigga worse out. That go do the worst shit, police shit. She try to just destroy shit because you destroy her. So before I scar the bitch and do all, well, the women and do all that, I just accept my flaw. I was young, I flashed out, we got a child. Till she old enough or he old enough to do with that, we deal with that. But I ain't trying to go, I'm cool.
Are any of your
The first woman that had 2 of the same kids for me, I'ma marry. It's over with.
You think you're the problem?
At one time, I think I was the problem. I used to honestly believe that it was me and I was wrong. Not no more.
So, wait, are any of your baby mamas cool with each other?
See, that me up in jail. I ain't gonna do that because then they gonna be tripping. But yeah, they got to start becoming friends. Now, friends, I mean, I don't want y'all to beef, you right. But what the can y'all talk about? You just think about it. If 2 of my baby mamas sit in the room together, what can y'all conversation consist of? I mean, what the girls look alike? What happened when I come in that bitch? Like, what can y'all talk about? Y'all, I know she hate me sometimes. Both of y'all, like, the only thing y'all got in common is y'all both cuckoo for a So that doesn't, in the same house, under the same roof, like, I can't do it. I can't. That shit just threw me all the way off. I don't want y'all to beef. Don't be you ain't got to do that. That ain't no grown shit. But hanging together, man, you got me fucked up. I don't even with niggas that my bitch didn't that's just me. Don't have me shaking hands and you let me know. You used to fuck with him. I ain't go start nothing with him, but I'm definitely not going by him. We're not friends.
I agree with that.
I don't want to drink. I don't take no picture with you or nothing.
It ain't being tender. It's just
we don't got
what it is.
Nah, I'm tender. We ain't got to lie about nothing. I'm tender, but I ain't friends with you. Don't lie to yourself, nigga. We can lie to everybody else but yourself. How you gonna lie to yourself? That's just some crazy shit. I lied to myself.
It's a little tender. It's a little tender.
I'm finna fake with this nigga, man. Then when I leave from Brown, I be like, man, that nigga hit my hoe. Oh no.
It's still borderline keeping it player though.
You believe in that shit they talk about too?
No. It's just like
they got real players though, but that P shit they popping. Come on, man. Keep it G with me, son. Hey, keep it G, son. Real talk on the web. You believe that shit?
Nah, I don't. But I ain't gonna beef. But I ain't gonna beef with a nigga like you said. If a nigga
it ain't no beef shit. I'm a gentleman. Nigga, what we got in common besides the same woman? We could get drunk and I could go to thinking crazy because I'm in love with the whole nine. Man, to prevent all that, I just don't fuck with you. It's ain't no static or nothing. I'm just not gonna act like I fuck with you or nothing. I fuck with your music, bro. Salute it. Puss ass. I ain't with none of that. I ain't shit, no. I ain't with none of that. Shit, no.
So, I mean, and back to that. So, you don't, 6 women, and you don't feel like you're the problem. I mean, you got to have some fault to it. No. You said that you felt your kids, which I respect the accountability. You said that you felt them. But you can also, when everything that you did in the past that you feel like you failed at, it's not too late to go back and win back.
I hold myself accountable for shit. Like when I talk to them, I hold myself accountable for certain shit. I do. I might show you the twist on this. I ain't gonna be giving you all these Jews to use and improve either, but you my dog, so I'm gonna do this with you. But look, check this out. Me and all 6, I'm f***ing all of them before I go to the prison. They know I'm doing it. They don't like it, but the fact that I'm around and I'm there, they care. So I can call any one of y'all phone right now and be like, open the door, I'm outside. She gonna open the door because I'm outside. Don't let me get sentenced to under federal prison and then tell me, oh, you was doing this when you was out here. And like, see, now you f***ing up, you contradicting. Because had you done it while I was on the street, while I was doing me and you told me that, then now we playing each other from the shoulders. Fuck with how I'm fucking with this because you was still not fucking with nothing. But I go to jail and now it's all the shit that I did, you go use it for justification for this nigga you fucking that ain't on nothing. See, don't give a nigga one up on me. You gotta aim your gun higher. That's the goal, right? The next bitch gotta be better than my ex. If she ain't better than her, she smarter than her, you got the objective is to go up. So aim your gun high. When you fuck a nigga under me, or that's giving a nigga one up on me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about, you know how many times I hear, you intimidate them, you intimidate people, nobody wants to, because they know you. Shorty, that's problems he got to deal with. I don't deal with insecurities and all that. We men. What me and you had going on ain't got nothing to do with how he carry himself and the way he provide for you. But what I'm saying is, don't use what I did for justification when you already accepted that. Now you using that for justification for some shit. It don't make sense. Let's make it make sense. Don't use it for justification. Just tell me you out there fucking on both pants legs instead of saying shit like, but what did you do me? That didn't matter. I've actually got bought up on shit that I was caught red-handed. But eventually you let me come back there and play family. So when I go away, don't use that to go do damage to me.
Yeah.
What's cool about that? I told you women is the most.
Are your women from Baton Rouge?
They different parts of Louisiana.
Okay, you don't have to say which. I was just wondering because Baton Rouge is small, yo.
Yeah, it's different parts of Louisiana. The one.
You like New Orleans women?
I love New Orleans women. They love me too. New Orleans women just alphas too, though. Alpha gotta be I don't know, we gonna have to do this another time on some guy to guy shit, but alpha women gotta know how to be submissive. You ain't the one masculine, you're confident. I love it. But nah, don't get it up. I'm big homie. You ain't gonna be in this like you just, and I'll let you think that. As long as you think that and I know what's up, it's cool. But you just doing that, oh no. No.
So you planning on having more kids, basically? Because you said you're not stopping.
Kids. Due to my religion, I have to keep giving birth.
What's the religion?
Atheism.
Atheism?
Yep.
Is that something that you created, or?
Yep. I'm the Messiah.
How many more kids are you gonna have? Do you know?
I probably stop. It's gonna be a number with the 8. So whether it's 8, 18, 28, or 38, it's gonna stop with 8.
Yeah, I think you should have 2 more, man, and
8.
just stop there.
Stop at 8.
Yeah, just stop at 8, man.
Kids make you ambitious though.
They do.
Smaller they is, the most shit they won't spoil. That shit make you wanna go hustle and shit. It make you it give you shit to live for. Tired of living for and bitch and shit. You wanna do shit that make them just so it be different. A lot of shit a nigga grind for, it be for their kids and they don't even know it, but a lot of shit a nigga people was doing for them when they was little, it was all for us and we ain't know it, but they don't be knowing the shit. But kids is a whole lot. They different now. They got AI babies. I don't know what the is some other shit. They got shit I don't know that they know how to do. I don't know how to work Amazon. My daughter can push shit in the cart, get a card and buy it. I still can't. No, I don't know how to order nothing. Or Uber or Lyft. I don't know how to do none of that shit. I don't know how to do. I still don't got that part either.
I meant to ask you that too. Did you know your release date?
No, because when they told it to me, it's a breach of security to them. And that shit's stupid, son. I can let him know and he can let his people know, and it could be some escape route shit getting planned. And so they ain't really tell me my exact release date. So the date that people see on their computer on BOP that say projected release date, he could be home way before that or way after that. It depends on the shit that he doing inside there.
So the final week, did you know?
Yeah, I knew I'd be leaving soon. When they come fingerprint you, I knew I'd be leaving. But I ain't know when. They let me out 2 days, way 2 days before.
Did you know the day of? I mean, the day before you were getting out the day?
Yeah,
day?
I know my projected what the paper said, but they can let you whenever they feel like it, for real. Whenever the halfway house got space for you, you can go.
Yeah. So the last 24 hours, I mean, are you giving away your commissary, or ain't that like a rule where you gotta give away your commissary
In the
or?
penitentiary, man, you ain't gotta give a nigga shit. I gave that shit to OG. I gave OG the magazine. Who I gave shit to? I took my tablet home with me. Certain books I bought home. The only astrology book you ever need, that's the best book you'll ever read. That bitch, the sickest. I told you I'm smarter than a lot of niggas, but that's
Astrology book?
Yeah, that's the name of it. The only astrology book you ever need. That bitch gas. And I had a lot of David Icke books. David Icke, different. You know David Icke?
I heard of the name. I never read a book though of David Icke.
Yeah, he different though. But a lot of that shit I gave away. I took all my pictures home with me, but I gave it to that value it. I ain't gonna give it to no that's gonna sell it as soon as I leave to go get high. Like, what? I could do that. I could sell it to get that shit and give it away if I wanted to do that. I gave it to a nigga who go cherish it. I gave Trap my pictures from New Orleans. He got 5 life sentences from off 3rd and G. They on this shit for they the business. They the business in real life. But they got 5 life sentences. I gave Trap some shit. I gave my watch to I gave my watch to my Muslim partner. I gave him my watch. It's just certain shit. I ain't gotta give, I don't owe them niggas shit. Nothing. I was passing through. I used to tell them every time, I'm just passing through. This is not my life. I had to tell myself that in the mirror every day. Some of them niggas, this them niggas' life. Them niggas serious about this shit. That shit serious.
We did an interview while you were in prison.
Yeah.
It went viral. A lot of people love you, man. A lot of people love when we do our interviews together. You said something about Kodak Black I want to touch on. You know, Kodak responded. He was really upset about the situation.
What he said, because I ain't really see it. What he said?
Basically, it was just, I don't really know verbatim what he said. It was about a year ago. But he did respond, basically saying it wasn't true or something about, I think you said something about Nipsey Hussle, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's talk about that situation. Have you talked to Kodak?
I haven't spoke to Kodak physically, no. I saw Kodak, like I told you, on the airlift. I was going to Florida at the time, and he probably was going when he was going. Me and him on the same USP yard never occurred. But when I got there, he was not there. When I was asked about Kodak, they said Kodak didn't come outside. My little partner run at home now, he had the car. He from Charlotte. He had this small little bitty, real gentleman. He got the whip for this unit. He was around him, he went on lockdown by him, all that. I'm not saying that the people didn't, I don't know what was told to him for him not to come out. But this situation, what was waiting him? If he don't know nothing about it, it's probably because you never was able to face it. But I'm telling you what awaits you. Well, what was gonna await you. This not a diss, I don't do that, son. I ain't got no problem with you. I don't got no problem with dude at all. But look at me like a giant because of that shit. And I'm like, damn, nigga, got that, I was looking for nigga. I'm like, bitch, what Kodak at? But they would think, I'm hearing shit. Like, damn, they said that bitch Kodak at this bitch too. Where that bitch at? Nigga like, man, that nigga ain't come out here. You know what I'm saying? Now, me and Kodak, 2 different rap stars though. Kodak on another stage from what I'm on. But on all my kids' life, I don't give a if I be Elvis Presley. But when put in that situation, I'm going at population. Because population, this is just the life I live. Before I became this, I know how to adapt to anything. What's the fastest way I can get commissary? If they tell me population, I'm going to population. That's what I asked them. Man, you good? You can walk this yard? I can walk anywhere. I ain't never told on nobody, but yeah, why you ask me that? Yeah, we have knowledge that you're a rapper or artist. Would you like to be put? Who get commissary first? Of course, I'm going to population, man. I don't got no beef, no static like that. And if I do, we know how they go. You hear me? But I don't feel like he should have took that. Only person to get offended by some shit like that, my nigga, is a person that wasn't really on what he was on. Now, I'm not saying your label or your people ain't tell you to think rationally and be like, nigga, don't go out there with them, cause son, niggas don't got nothing out there. So I felt like a giant to them broke ass or weird ass with nothing ass. You heard me? But it's the fact that you lower yourself there. Cause I was here before. This been my whole life for real. But when you get eye to eye with them dudes, that's a whole nother respect. I have a whole nother respect because of it. Wasn't looking for it, don't give a fuck about it. It don't make me no bigger or nothing. But they look at me different all because of that situation. But what I'm telling you is, you would have been on soft time. Meaning, I would have been one of them niggas got to ride or die for you. And they got a lot of gangsters over here. So we wasn't against you coming out. We wanted you to come out. What is you talking about? We really set tripping because this shit geographical. So why wouldn't you come out, nigga? Why not? What the fuck a nigga gonna do to you? You got all emotion. You can do this. If I wanted to, I ain't go tooth on, but beat. Nigga, they went told on me, telling the big homies like, that ain't fair. How he can sleep in the bed? It's a rule, mandatory. When the door unlock, everybody on the floor, nigga. You gotta be on the floor, it's mandatory. You know what they gonna tell a big homie? That ain't fair. How they showing favoritism? How he can sleep in them? I might be tired, bitch, and I might be like, man, I'm not getting up. But get what they gonna do? Block the door with their chairs. They gonna sit right there till I wake up. So how you think they would have treated Kodak? They would have guarded him with their heart too, you know what I mean? Because you the homie. And on top of that, you got rank in this bitch. So I ain't saying, you know, bitch ass. I ain't saying you did no whole ass shit. I don't know what the motherfucking justification you had for not being there. But what I'm telling you is, if you ask me a question as in, isn't this the prison Kodak Black was at? Yeah, it was. He was detained here. He did not live here. He did not have a cell with pictures on the wall. Like, he wasn't in population now. That's all it was. No diss, I don't need your feature. I don't need to be on no song with you. I don't need to be friends, get along with you, none of that shit. I just told you, I don't need that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. It ain't no beat, no static or shit where you act, but niggas be wanting to know shit. So when I told you I'm gonna put it on the floor, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. What you gonna lie?
But isn't that a smart decision for Kodak Black? If you're hearing things, Nipsey Hussle this, the Crips are saying that, this may happen if you go out there. Isn't that a smart decision on his behalf, knowing he has kids, he has a career, he's trying to make it out? He may not care about the respect. He may want to just do his time and go and get out.
I totally agree. But I accept everything that comes with this shit. Every morning I wake up, I know I got it. And look in the mirror, I accept everything that come with it. And I'm about to tell you, see, this is what that shit, I'm glad you said that. Because see, look, check this out. You're a super gremlin, baby. Check this out. You hear shit all the time. They got money on you. He trying to kill you. He want to kill you. Yet you still get up, jump in that fancy-ass car with them big-ass chains with a big-ass gun and ride around. You wasn't thinking about kids in my... It's a risk. Every day we take risks, nigga. I ain't gonna stop taking them because I'm in prison. We risk takers. This is what we do. See, when you bend that shit, it make it look weird. Now, all because you altered that situation, it rise question marks to real gentlemen, real men. I never tried to bend this shit. You go adapt, and that's what it is, son. Rap is what pay the bills. When I can rap, I'm a rapper. Right now, I'm a civilian. If I with you, we might be thugging, I might be feeling myself, I might run you some shit. But you not gonna get, niggas will tell you, ask a nigga how many times they heard me rap out of 7 years. I'ma wait on it. Boy, I don't do that. Throw concerts with microphones and have a cell full of niggas. Nigga, I don't know these dudes. Dudes could be predators. I got my daughter's pictures on the wall, my girl pictures on the wall. You niggas can be, I ain't with that. I read more than I was around, but I never ever looked at it like, why you think I know shit like Bloody J was there, BG was there, me? Like, cause this what niggas tell me, and these the big homies. Like, you, him, dude, and him, them the only niggas that came here.
AR Ab.
And Ab just pop up out of nowhere. Ab be tripping. That nigga told me, Ab be tripping. Meek Mill's my favorite rapper. Now, I don't know what's going on right now with this weird ass shit. They got AI shit out here, so I don't know what to believe. But I ain't, at one time nobody was over Wayne, but me being me, watching this shit, I watched Wayne go through stages. Meek, son, Meek that. He really that to me. He number one. Only nigga can beat him is me. That's how I feel about Wayne. I think the only nigga can fuck him up on is me with music. And Kevin, me. Everybody else, I don't look at it like that. So when I ask a nigga like Ab, like, what's up with dude? You know why I ask Ab? Because Ab dead. He's on a 57 conspiracy to sell 57 kilos of heroin. They moved downstairs from him. They slanging that all type of shit. He here with me right now. He told me Birdman had a party Friday. He told me, come out, Ab, come out to New Orleans. Like I was about to come down your way. That nigga say, had I listened to that nigga, I wouldn't have never saw him. He said, I buck Bird. Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, I got $500,000 on the table. We watching the game, smoking loud with the man. He said he looked out the blinds, ATF was everywhere. That Ab a real nigga, son. He told me Mika side. He stamped him. Gave me different scenarios. And painted pictures to where we understood each other. He the only guy I went outside for. Told you I was saving this marble black complexion. It's hot in Kentucky. I put a long sleeve on, go in the yard, holler at him, he on B-side. Or I catch him at Jumar, holler at him, pop shit with him, and I'm gone. Tell you, I ain't no flies a bitch in jail. I had all the latest fly shit you can get in jail. That's what I was on. Reading books, eating, writing, push-ups. That was it.
So you get out and you go on live and you talk about the Kodak thing again on live, and it makes it on YouTube, and a lot of the fans are just like, yo, like, man, we just want you to come out and make music.
And make
like
music,
we don't
that's
want.
what I'm saying. I don't do no beefing, bro. But when I get on live and pop my shit, that's my purple print. I've been doing that my whole fucking. It's not a gimmick. It's just me talking shit for real. Like
Yeah, it's just like it's just like, yo, like, man, he didn't learn anything. He wants to go back to jail.
That's
negative energy.
Yeah, because see, that's a nigga that don't know nothing. That's a nigga fishing. That's a nigga can't sit down and have a face-to-face conversation with me, because if he had the same intellectual desire as me, I'd go shoot myself right now and get up. But I know they don't. Niggas foolish. And I know they foolish. They driven by the materialistic, smallest gimmick. They killing about it and everything. They foolish. They foolish. I don't think niggas smarter than me. If you think you smarter than me, then challenge me. Y'all can go in a room and record a nigga pop a balloon and judge a. Then challenge me then. Let's go in a room and ask each other some real life situational shit or some intellectual shit and see who prospers. You're not smarter than me. You're not swifter than me. You ain't overcame what I done overcame. You ain't broke the mold yet. Your comments don't even matter. I can give two fucks about what they say on YouTube and under a picture. Because what have you done? Why are you here? See, that's why I'm the Messiah. I run this shit. I manifest. I'm God to these niggas. I don't need you. I lead niggas. And I ain't blind doing it. Y'all niggas blind doing it or following a blind nigga. Your big dog a bitch. You know, nigga don't respect him. And you kill front line for him till you see a nigga slap the fuck out of him or take something from him. You hear me? Or he tell on everybody, even your stupid ass. So what the fuck is you niggas talking about? See, you niggas just be wanting me to give y'all this shit and nigga ain't give it to me. You know how I got it? I had to go get it. I had to go experience it. I had to get shot. I had to watch niggas die. I had to leave my people for 7 summers and shit. And y'all get to click a button and watch it and know how to dodge it and disguise it. You bitch ass nigga, you cheating the process. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. I don't be wanting to hear that shit. Nigga can't tell me I ain't grow. I know I did and they know I did. So that shit don't faze me. I don't let it get to me. I'm like, I respect constructive criticism. I don't give a fuck about none of that extra shit. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Say what you like, my friend. You might feel like that, and they got 10 down there feel the same, but they got 1,000 niggas love, man. So where we go from there? Where we go from there? We don't do that, baby. We don't do that.
If 40 guys want you to come outside in prison and they're threatening you, you would still go out in the yard? Knowing you have 6 kids.
I'm gonna do this for you right here.
Knowing you have an amazing rap career with a lot of potential.
Watch this.
That's selfish, bro.
I wanted to give you this, but I ain't give it to you. But I'm gonna give it to you right here, and we ain't talking about jail no more. When I got to Big Sandy, you know how I got there? because we got into it with Florida. We crashed. Boom. No fights. We stabbing each other up with knives. I ain't get stabbed by the grace of God. That's why I'm saying these niggas don't know how to beat the odds. This hand-to-hand shit. We go to war with these niggas. They ship me to Big Sandy. Guess who at Big Sandy when I get there? Oh, all 6 of my kids. That dude co-defended. So while I'm in the quarantine unit, guess what I get? On my kid's life, a kite, get what that bitch say? Do not come out. You got shipped here for stabbing up such and such co-defendant, and he feel like you can't walk here. And if you come out, they gonna kill you. Guess where I was reading the letter going? To my fucking unit. You gonna have to do it. You gonna have to do it. And I'm not Tony Stark, nigga, I ain't Iron Man. But then what it would have been if they'd have been like, yeah, you got an interview and you getting calls and niggas saying, oh, Maine Music, they just sent him a kite told that bitch don't walk. Ooh. You gonna say I was being selfish because I stayed inside? Nah. This is where we live. We ain't gonna bend this shit. Yeah, it's selfless. It was selfless for me to go to jail on them. So why I go in here and feel them like this? What's good? Let's go do my son at school. When your son bump into him and you done told him stories about how I was in jail scared, I feel him again. Come on, let's make it make sense. I'm listening. So how can you contradict not standing on business? You just gotta stand on certain shit. This money, all that shit don't mean nothing when it come to being a man. All that shit don't mean nothing. You can have it. You gonna respect this shit though. As long as you do that, we cool. We cool. The best fighters then lost, but left the ring with respect. Let them duck wreck after their weigh-in. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to fight that nigga no more. How far that's gonna get him? Then him going there, Tyson knock his stupid ass out. Tyson respect him though, because ain't too many niggas stood up with him. Everybody else ducked him. And I'm just giving you different alternatives to let you know it's no justification for being.
Yeah.
There's no justification for it. I love my kids to death, everything I do for them. That's why I don't let niggas play with me. I can think about, I can make the smallest shit big. Because I can be like, damn, what my son gonna think? That just raw me out. Oh, damn, he really just tried me. Now he could tell his son, and he could play with my son, and it could come back on him, and he could be hurt somewhere if I'm long gone, but all because some bitch ass shit I did. Nah, we ain't gonna set the blueprint like that. I stood on business. Wherever I go, here or not, absent, present, he gonna know I stood on business, he gonna know to stand on business. This is what we stand for.
Who runs the prisons? Well, I know it's different cars, right? So what? Nobody. I know it's like yeah. So Latinos, then you got like the African Americans. Like explain that. Like who ran it in Kentucky? As far as like who was the biggest crew and who was the crew you knew not to fuck with? Who was the well-respected crew?
The police, the wardens, the staff. Big Sandy, one of the most structured jails, meaning that's why I was so cool, because a nigga can die and we'll be out 2 days later at Big Sandy. But at another penitentiary, you're down for a year. Nobody ain't coming up using the phones, getting food, nothing. So Big Sandy structure, they gonna go get the 2 cars that just f***ed everything up. They gonna get the 2 niggas that lead them packs and let them walk the track with each other. And you can watch them out the window if you want. That's how I know I'm finna come out. So I'm gonna watch like, oh, that's the Sereno nigga talking to the gang member nigga, the GD nigga. They squashing it. They gonna resolve it. So get a people they word. That's all you got is your word. They gonna get a people they word. Ain't nothing gonna happen. So I can open my compound up, man. People trying to program and get home and shit. So can I open my compound up without no conflict? Yeah, you got that. You gave them your words. They gonna open the doors tomorrow and use the dead nigga just dead, and the niggas who did it, they ship them. Now it's a whole nother thing. Nobody harboring feelings or nothing. That's man shit. Ain't no big eyes and little U's. Ain't none of that going on. Then a nigga come on to me, he ran to prison. What? Who? Where? Where you was at? You gotta understand, I wasn't at jail where them dudes was in jail at too. They was at FCIs and Lowe's and camps. It gets better as you go down. It don't get no worse than where I was at than where Chapo and them at, underground, him and Larry Hoover. That was the next step. Other than that, it don't get no worse than that. So if they wasn't really there, they never saw that shit. I don't want to experience it no more, honestly. Best experience, but the worst one. Learned a lot from it, but I'm not going back to that shit. Shit, no, son. You don't got no win in that shit.
The fans want to know too, because it's been a gray area for like the last few years. What's the real relationship with you and Tech? It's always they not getting along right now. It's always little conversations in the street. It's always I hear a lot of he say she say. Me being a blogger, it's a lot of people who. But
I
then
hear,
you get out. But then you get out and y'all are together.
and
So
that's all. That's all. And when they see that, they should fall the fuck back. Everything else, see, this be them people that don't got nothing going on in life. So the day you let them alter the way you feel, or I let them alter the way I feel, then we lose and they gain from it and we gain nothing. I never had a problem. I know how to talk. We know how to discuss shit when it be, we can agree to disagree sometimes. That's just life. But far as just beefing, before it come to that, we'll never let it get to the point to where the world can be like, that's some B2K shit. B2K break up, mindless behavior and shit. Man, why bang for real? We fight bodies and bust Glocks for real. So before I show a flaw like that, I ain't gonna let you give me no flaw, and I'm gonna keep him woke enough to know to not let no nigga give him no flaw like that. Do I agree with some of the shit he do? Nah, maybe not sometimes. Do he agree with some of the shit I do? Maybe not. But far as him being my op, man, y'all watch shit, but don't watch it enough. Cause me and this come up together. What good is this? What that give me if I get on, we fall out, we beefing now. And the first thing I say about this dude is here. Now either I been lying, saying he was gangster, or I been knew he was a. Either way it go, it don't mix. But I know dude like that. So before we let it get like that and people gonna get hurt, and that's gonna a lot of shit up. We don't get that far with us. We'll talk. However we gotta do it, we gonna talk. Going to we gonna get it off like that. That's what them niggas do. And y'all don't watch that shit, but that's weird. Nigga screaming that's his best friend to the end. 30 strong straight. And the first disagreement, he's a bitch ass nigga. You gonna kill him and he ain't never been gangster. You ain't say that shit last summer when y'all was talking about, you see what I'm saying? It don't mix. I ain't never had conflict with my brother that you don't have with yours. Like we go there, but we ain't on no B2K, Lil Fizz or Mario ain't throw this shit away, Destiny Child group. That's what that type of shit. We ain't on that, son. We wasn't brought up like that, son. Shit, no, that's bitch shit.
You know they always say if you agree with something if you always agree with everything, it's fake.
Yeah, you don't do that. We gotta collide. We gotta collide. What kind of line is I if I just let you run around and sit all the, nah, that's what make this shit that. You hear me? You gotta, you hear me? We make this shit work for each other. We can do that. We bump heads a few times, but that don't mean we ready to with each other. If we jump straight to that, you ain't never fuck with me. You ain't never fuck with me. It should never come to that. Never.
So I'm guessing a lot of people ask you the same thing then, huh?
I've heard it a few times, because that's that shit. That's how they be looking at this shit. That's why I be telling niggas, you gotta watch. It's a different era. I wasn't here to watch it change. I adapt fast though, but when it was changing, you gotta stay yourself, but you gotta also know what you're doing, because this shit getting dangerous. Now, they divide shit, and now it's split up. And it's like this everywhere, it's split up. And you pick the side, or he picked the side, and then we pick a side, and then I'm in the blind because I've been gone, oblivious in prison, and come home, and I don't know what's going on, and I'm the one that gets stretched. I'm in the middle. So you know what? I gotta figure it out. We gotta have a sit down, put it all on the floor, don't hold nothing back. What's going on? Oh, I don't approve of that one. Oh, shit, no, when that happen? But you know I don't like him. You up? We gotta get it all clear, so that way we all on the same page. But if you don't let a nigga know, then how the f we supposed to know what you on? Don't come around me spooking. The first time you come around me and think I'm trying to do you something, I don't f with you. You don't f with me, I don't f with you. I might don't tell you right then, but I'ma know. I can feel, I read body and oh no. He think I'm trying to do him something. When he got to that? You gotta know how to read niggas. You don't let this illusion that everybody painting right now and this fake shit that they living in become your reality. Because it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, man.
And then people you can't listen to everything people say either. Because a lot of times people want to see a divide.
That's what they be on. But you also got to know people are entitled to their own opinions. They can say what they want to say.
Yes.
When I did that shit with Trump, I saw the worst comments I think I ever see. I post my daughter, they said, "Little gonna die." And I found myself clapback season every 2 seconds. I'm boom, pull up, out, blow your shit out. I'm out my shit at the time. But the whole time, I could have just turned the comments off. That'll be they gonna stop. I could have turned them off. Just turn them bitches off. I don't gotta, it don't matter, son. That shit do not make me iron sharpen iron, son. I came out a fine piece of metal out of the fire, buddy.
Trump, Camilla, the election is what I think a week or two away. How do you feel about this election?
I grew to like Trump because I went to federal prison and understood that Trump was never against what I thought he was. But like I told you, you don't know everything. I thought I knew everything, but I didn't. You know what that is? That's the federal penitentiary. That's OG, man. That's OG. But certain niggas, Trump just, I take Trump over a woman. Women are dominant right now. I fuck with them, I salute them, I stand behind them. But man, we need a man to be, it ain't even gotta be Trump. Just let it be a man. Because with Trump, we going to war anyway. But man, that woman, man, they go try us. They got some big old gangsters. Putin a big old gangster, man. Sharks smell blood. Kemp is a big old gangster. The oppositions are not oppositions, but they're oppositions. If you on the other side of my gun, at any given moment, you could be an opposition. He f***ing with that with Ukraine, but Biden sneaking and with it. He ain't really letting it be known that he going to help them. He acting like he assisting for the kids or the one, but you really trying to get them as an ally, but you don't want to let dude know it's static because dude one of them niggas will come over here like, what? So you don't want no weak face, the political shit that they want a nigga to be just on some USA shit. I'm talking about when it all falls down, bitch. We can go to war again. We've been to war before. We just ain't been in a long time, but we can go again. I don't think no hoe need to be trying to tell us how to dictate who going step. I don't think we need to have no woman in that seat. She a good vice president. She a good player in the back. She black. She holding it down. Go be governor. Drop down. Be senator or something. Do something that a woman need that fits a woman. But I do owe Trump an apology. I never got to apologize to him. I thought I was mad at him at one time. That bitch in something tight. I ain't lying. And then you know the difference in that shit? You see when he started letting niggas, you know how I felt.
Oh, God, yo. He let Kodak go.
And put me down. But we, see what I'm saying? I'm through with this shit, man. Hey. This shit crazy. That's why I'm trying to tell you. This nigga letting niggas go.
Yo, are you a vegetarian?
I don't eat nothing that walk on land with man but pussy. That's my religion. We don't eat nothing that walk on land with man but a pussy. Meaning, no chicken, no beef, no pork, no steak, none of that. Everything out of the water. And her little pussy gotta be water. I ain't gonna eat that. I don't know, I'm trying to preserve my youth. Stress gives young niggas old faces. You ever seen the nigga 18, look 38, go to prison, they in there. Walk past him like, what up, OG? Like, man, I was born in 96. Ain't no way. With a bald spine, missing teeth, this shit can't get that hard. So I be trying to preserve my youth. A lot of shit I don't do that I used to do. Like, fuck
when did you stop that though?
I stopped that like I probably been doing that for like 5 years straight. The commissary lady called me Prince. She said, you have to be a prince or something. You buy all the fish. Oysters, clam, pink salmon. I want all the fish. I really don't. I ain't gonna lie though. It was when I got back, I ate chicken. It was tempting. I went to Popeyes, I ate chicken a few times. Probably more than once. But just beef, pork, and all that shit, I'm telling you, I don't eat that shit. And when you eat it, it'll f you up. When you not eating it in a long time, like you'll feel it. Sweat, stomach turn, like different. Some shit that you know ain't supposed to be in you. I can't say what people, I'm not trying to tell people what to do, but that's just the way I walk. I don't eat certain shit.
So seafood you definitely,
of course, accepted. I've been fucking seafood up since I've been back. I had it at the halfway house one time, but they locked me back up. I ain't stayed at the halfway house nothing but like 3 days. They put me back in the parish jail, the county.
Without getting too deep into the situation, we don't got to talk about it much, but you've been in a similar situation, so I have to ask you about it. The Lil Durk situation is something that everybody's talking about. You were in a federal situation. He's in a federal situation. What do you think? Is there a way to get out of a federal situation? Because you keep hearing about the 95 conviction rates, the 98 conviction rates.
Each state federal laws be different. Down here, them bitches standing on business. I don't know what Arnold Schwarzenegger doing. I know Florida, they prosecute to the extent like us. You could tell by who numbers the deep in the feds. But I'm gonna tell you this, certain charges, them people ain't gonna tolerate that shit. Boosted for a murder for hire, but it was state. The U.S. Marshals and shit, RICOs and conspiracies is what you don't want. Because their job is to paint that shit, all right? So even if y'all was thugging, their job is to put 10 on it. So the shit y'all think y'all hear, let a real, that's even what Thug going through. Like, I don't wish it on my worst enemy, but that's state, bro. The feds don't debate and play that long. Ain't no nigga getting on no stand laughing and walking off and playing with them. You ain't getting off of the immunity or nothing. But you go tell, oh well, you ain't got nothing to tell us? Flip his stupid ass too, book him, book him, book him. Go prosecute all them niggas. That's how it go. But man, I told him when I was miking up, I said, I don't like this shit. I ain't never come this close to this a wire? This how that shit feel? Man, them niggas is playing a cold game. But you gotta look at what you, like I just told you, niggas wait till they get all the way where they wanna be and get. But that's emotions. You gotta mask that shit sometimes. Some niggas don't get to learn how to mask it. I told you. Everything I tell you, son, some kind of way it come back to it. But you can't let your emotions override shit and force you to get put in a situation like that. Cause you the bread and butter. Can't none of them other niggas help you. Now, had it been them, you could be doing everything to help them and get them out that situation in the best way you can. But with you in the jam and them in the jam, everybody focus finna be on getting him. Now, they starting to feel salty about it, unless the real that's there, they gonna be like, I know my partner, he gonna hold it down. But the nigga that told, oh, he don't stand a chance. They been turned him, so now they finna tell him all type of shit. It's all type of games finna be inflicted in a RICO. So that's the type of shit, and it's power in the tongue too, just like it's power in the game. You gotta watch the shit you speak. You can't be doing that shit. He been having federal nightmares for 3 CDs. This shit real. This shit ain't no game. It ain't no game. And then you know what he go hate? The GDs and BDs best friend in the pen. They coalition, they run together. On the street, they beefing, killing each other every day. Got Larry Hoover f***ed up, nigga. Buck Big Larry. That's gonna be your friend. Y'all gonna eat together, sleep together, or you gonna get your on. And that's how that's going. Who gonna buck that?
You think the feds come when they have the feds come when they have something solid to stand on, right?
That and they could have been on you. They intervene to stop shit. They intervene when they feel like it's getting out of hand. 2 minutes. The feds will let niggas sell dope for 10 summers, man. I know niggas that done sold drugs forever. The feds will let them run. Till you bring the wrong nigga around them that's play with the gun. And you do one shooting, don't even kill a nigga, just one shooting. They come pick up everybody, and they'll tell you when they get you in there. Man, we was gonna let y'all ride till that lady got up or that baby got up. Y'all doing too much. Then y'all know everything televised now. And y'all still got the nerve to get on this and just give it up. I don't know what's going on. I've been gone. But one YouTube video, I know everything that's going on in the world on all sides. They're going to break it down. The guy, they can break down who did it, when they did it, why they did it. If they know that shit, what the you think the U.S. Marshals know? You niggas' faces is on boards with circles and X's. X's is all the ones that died before they get them, and they mad about that. They killed them. They was trying to build him on shit too. You on a bull board. They had pictures of me I wish I could have posted on Instagram, nice ones. I don't know how they get them. Look like they was right in front of us. I don't know how they get them.
The feds?
You're fucking right. So when they own you, they own you. And then it's like the more powerful they feel like you're becoming, they gotta intervene like now. Like we gotta, somebody down they neck now, go. And they swoop everybody up. And nigga don't even see the shit coming. Just yesterday, don't even be seeing that shit coming. When I seen that, I wasn't surprised. I was surprised about this type of shit. Niggas is wigging with wires and cameras and all that shit. Niggas out they not doing that type of shit. That's some wild shit. You a wild nigga. A bitch doing that type of shit. I mean, unless you grew up to be a cop and that was your dream to wear a wire, but on your partner, that's some ass shit. Like you had to be my nigga. That's the lowest you can go. But this what I'm saying.
But like you said earlier, the internet is a crazy thing because when Von died, it was slide for Von, slide for Von, slide for Von. That's all that was in the comments. Every time he would post, every time he was on the blogs. Now he did it. Now everybody's calling him a dummy. So it's like the fans tell you to do something, and then when you do it,
the fans don't give a about you. You think they give a because he in jail? You think they give a fuck because he dead? They act like it. Man, that shit be temporary. You know how many times I watch niggas die in the hood and everybody got his shirt, they at the repass, they drinking for him, they banging for him, and next shit I don't even remember the man. This the year, they make a year today. They don't even remember. Oh, for real? The shirt faded, the bandana gone. They don't do nothing else about them. Everything is for this now. So I kind of be on that shit to use music. Like I wouldn't bring no wild shit to that wild shit, because we was doing it at first, but the people, we was over the people head. They ain't know what the fuck was going on. But for them to be tuned in, like they got translators, and they know what the shit mean. They can break it down. They decode shit now. Like literally, they will break it down in your paperwork what this mean. He had the stick with him, the stick, AKA referred to the rifle. The Drake, AKA referred to the rifle called Draco. Hold up, wait a minute. They doing too much. That it's how we go in that. I'd rather just rap. Everybody else faking. Fuck, I can fake too. I'm lying now. I'm lying. It is what it is. How you gonna tell? I'm lying. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, since you've been going, I mean, I know you're hip on the Dirk and Youngboy situation. From the outside looking in, I mean, that shit really changed the rap industry. Like people really had to pick a side for real. And now look, I mean, a lot of people didn't win from it. Von died, Dirk's in jail, Youngboy's in jail, Quando Rondo lost a friend. So it was like, from the outside looking in, you being older, you being mature now, what is your whole take on that whole situation?
They gotta learn how to mask that shit. See, look, pride get in niggas' way. I fuck with Top though. I talked to Top when I was in jail a few times, and I talked to him about that, and he didn't even stay on the second. He didn't stay on that shit he didn't stay over that shit over 10 seconds. That shit ain't about nothing. Cause I'm like, what the fuck that's about? Cause let's be in all truth, that don't got nothing to do with him. His artists and his friends got into it with his artist and his friend. Now, as them two big heads, if anybody could have stopped it, it was them. They could have nipped it, the quickness. On some street shit, let street shit be street shit. You hear me? But all that extra shit, y'all can't point the finger at him because the is up under him. All right, now y'all can hold the that did it accountable, but you can also be respectful. Like, look, I can't with you because of this occurred. Ain't no shit with me and you, bro, but you know how the rest of that go. And left it like that. That's G shit, but everybody wasn't brought up how we was brought up. Everybody wasn't taught like that. And you would think them niggas know, but one younger than the other one too. So who go put the big boy pants on and be like, man, fuck, that's a little boy. But pride, son, we all got it. Got the best of us cute. Nigga probably like, Lil one got me fucked up, fuck them niggas. And he like, fuck them niggas, yeah, we did that. Now it is what it is. All because a nigga don't know how to mask that shit. I really like, wish everybody the best of luck at this point. I'm mad I don't got no competition, because now if I just glide my little way to the top, it's gonna be like, everybody got out the way. But nah, bitch, I be wanna play when everybody playing. That shit was hurtful to watch niggas ballin'. That shit was hurtful. Shit I ain't knew, shit I ain't do. Niggas was trying shit, buying shit, riding shit. You went from a vet to 3 lambs in your shit. Your shit that went crazy. Got plaques on me. Plaques on me, like real plaques in their house. They ain't been rapping that long. I salute it, but it's like, all because I was on some wild shit, pride shit, tripping, letting all that shit they doing. Man, son, you gotta bump that sometimes. But see, the ones died, they don't get to come back. It's over with for them. See, they done bumped they shit now. You go talk to them, they gonna be whole new. I promise. Remember I told you first. Gonna be whole new niggas. He finna pray to Allah. He finna drop. Man, them niggas whole new niggas. Cause it's gonna be like, ain't no way I can't win. They ain't my friends. Ain't nobody ain't with me. It's gonna be a hoe or your mama or the strangest.
Before we move on, because I know you got a busy schedule, I'm gonna only hold you for like maybe 20 more minutes. Out of those 5 people who were arrested in the OTF case, do you feel like one person is gonna squill?
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody probably already told, but the feds don't really need a witness when they come on them type of charges. The state try to break. The feds tip. It ain't no, hey, we'll give you immunity. You give us something on this. Nah. We wouldn't even be here if we ain't had you. So look, check this out. We gonna rat and get lesser time, or we gonna go and stretch everybody for when they go down like that. It's just simple. And so this business be like, man, I'll fuck with something. But me personally, I told them the other day, I don't think Smurky will go say nothing. I think he gonna accept responsibility or however the shit go, wishing the best. I don't think he gonna say nothing, but they don't need him to say nothing, bro. For real. They don't really need him to say shit when they come.
What do you categorize yourself as? Are you, because on your come up, people would put you in that drill, lyrical, street. But what are you though? Because you're kind of everything together, but you never really made this music.
Yeah, because you gotta make, like, you gotta let, don't nobody know what the Jay-Z is. He could say where he come from and all that, but why should, I'm everything they need me to be when it's time to be. I'm Superman for my kids when I need to be. I'm perfect artist for fans when they need me to be. I'm the best opposition when you need me to be. All when the opportunity presents itself though, but I can't just put no label on me and be like, I'm this. Because the first time I contradict myself, I'm getting held accountable for it. That's the world we live in today. So I ain't gonna lie to you and just tell you no shit like I'm a whole lot of shit. I'm what ain't, for sure. I know that. Ain't me. These niggas fucked up, son. This shit done got weird as a motherfucker. Nigga, shit done got weird. Nigga, for real, son. Like, that shit scary. That shit make you wanna not nothing. Like, god damn, like, the fuck? Like, if it come to that, my nigga, then he need to go in this bitch, snap this bitch, start this bitch over, make some new humans, let another nigga bite the apple, start this shit over, restart this shit, cause this the worst is it I done seen life. Nigga, it's bad. Nigga, they was getting BBLs for food stamps. Everybody got them bitches. You got bad bitches at Wendy's. Like, they everywhere you go. So I'm like, damn, what all this for? Illusion, keeping up with the Kardashians, that's what I call it. Living above means, lying to yourself. All this ass, all this shit in a strip club, all this shit. And then you go get on your air mattress at night and cry your eyes out once a nigga fuck you. You know in reality, this shit is not me. I'm not lying to myself, to no bitch, to the clique. This is what it is, bitch. This is what we gotta do. You know what I mean? Just don't disrespect it. We gonna just stand on mannerism. We can wrap it up with this, mannerism. Respect me, I respect you. You know I don't like you or we ever had an altercation to where it's been that far. Don't try it. I'm not with it, I'm the same nigga. No, it's still you. That's what it is. Stay over there, we stay over here. Just don't disrespect us. Respect us as gentlemen, and we gonna keep it like that. I'm not gonna get violent with nobody unless I have to, unless it's with the bread, the children being fed, or you thinking you just with the yeah. Other than that, man, I'm out the way. I've been gone this long. Everybody been living without me, so you don't need me. Don't mind me. Let me get on my little tracks with who I with. I ain't side picking. I ain't dick riding nigga with none of it. I don't promote telling. I don't promote snitching. I don't promote flogging about another nigga. I don't promote nothing. I would promote the hustle, the struggle, my nigga. Growth. What are you doing if you're not hamster on a wheel? These niggas hamsters on a wheel. Been running in place all this time. You know how they feel to come home from doing all that time and you see the same niggas on the same corner with the same amount of dope? Like, you didn't profit nothing at all, my nigga? Talking about come fuck with you. I wish I do. Fuck is you gonna do? It's been mad weird. I know you've been seeing that shit. I be seeing you posting them weird. They got shit is weird. Niggas is tripping.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like you are a positive influence for the youth?
I am. Cause I'm woke. I can't tell them, I can only tell them so much without contradicting what I stand for. Like I tell them. I can't tell them to not do certain shit because certain shit we do because we have to do. Like, but if you can avoid the shit, then f the shit, yeah. If they all go listen to somebody, listen to a real, don't listen to no that then did some shit that's flawed. Listen to a nigga that then been through some shit, that overcame some shit, that then still gained some shit and name ain't been with. That's what I do. I hear a nigga out all day if he ain't got no flaws. I don't give a fuck what color he is. He could be purple and green. Thor, I'm gonna listen to him. But a flaw alters everything you telling me. You don't stand for nothing. So if I was to talk to them bitches, and I be trying to holler at certain ones, but if I talk to who wanna listen, I ain't got time to be trying to, I waste too much time already. I ain't your paw to be trying to install it in you. You go get with it, or flip your stupid ass, or the people go get you and show your stupid ass. That's what it is. They used to say, you're just gonna be dead in jail, and it sounded like, yeah, but I'm gonna just put it in modern day form. Stupid ass if you don't know how to think, and they gonna lock your stupid ass up if you don't know how to think. For yourself, not for him, not for them, not for this, not for the crowd, not for some shit that you wish you had, none of that shit. Because once that shit happen, it's on. You can't take it back. So I miss too much time to play. I don't like them. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't even fuck with niggas that think my partners. I come back to my partners. I ain't into making friends. Unless it's Shabuzi or something, he seem cool. Or one of them niggas, some shit like that, I hang one of them. I ain't hanging with no niggas. I'm cool on that shit. Niggas too
You know, since you left, fentanyl's become a thing that's killed a lot of people. Switches are really, really bad right now on
that's
a lot of people.
22I. They just added it to the U.S. Marshals. That's a possession of a handgun. They will prosecute you as an adult no matter who the f you are, whether it's on the gun or not. You are going to get charged with possession of a handgun. A machine gun. 922G is a handgun. A 922C is possession of a firearm around a controlled substance, as in cocaine or weed, a certain amount. There's a lot of shit that niggas don't get. It's a trend, so they do it. Man, you come by me with a man, get your stupid ass. That bitch better be a Nintendo, a game. Get your stupid ass on, man. That's automatic fed time. A gun, you can stay state with it. The switch sends it automatically to the marshal. It's a modified machine gun. They just made it. It's called a 922I. When I was leaving, I seen the little nigga got caught with one. He had 22 of them bitches. 22 metal ones and like 52 plastic ones. He was ordering them. The feds let him order them 2 times. Out here in Baton Rouge. And the 3rd time, they kicked the door in.
Were switches a thing when you were
nope,
7 years ago?
Didn't exist. The most you had was a 3-round burst, so you can make it automatic yourself and it'll jam on you. That's another thing too. A lot of that shit, that's new. Gotta hit me, niggas lace me like, bitch, what's going on? But I'm in real life. Like we the guys, so I like them. You know what I'm saying? Them crowd move, but I I don't approve of them. I don't approve of them. It's too
Yeah,
sloppy.
but see how a lot of kids look at it? They're like, my enemy has one. I need to be on the same playing field.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your enemy just doing that shit because it's popping. That bitch can lock up on them too. That bitch get off, but that bitch can lock up. You could kill him with a 38. That ain't got nothing to do with it. They doing that shit because it's trending. That's what's popping. Now, once them bitches go to, it's good to have someone around with one of them bitches or something. If that's the life y'all living. But I'm saying me, as far as consequences, you gotta look, just weigh your options. Know your consequences with having that bitch. You gotta know what everything come with it. You can't have that bitch and when the people go talking all this shit and be like, what? And tell on a nigga, that shit'll throw a nigga on. Just know what come with. That bitch a bad motherfucker to our opposition. But to the officers of the law, it's over with. They ain't gonna play with you. They don't wanna hear it. You gonna tell us where you got it from, or you gonna tell us something, or we about to flip you. That shit do the same shit. All you gotta do is hit that bitch at a rapid pace. A 3-round bursts was a fully before I left. That bitch gonna sound the same way. And then you got, that's just too much. Not be done. Niggas don't be beefing with no real static with shit like that. Cause I'm waiting on that bitch to jump back. You shoot all them bullets that fast, you better hope you get me. We on hand-to-hand combat, partner. You gotta know what you're doing with that type of shit. But I wouldn't insist on having that shit. Off fentanyl pills, I don't like it. I don't like the fact they put it on weed. They putting it on everything. That's just some fucked up shit, dude. I drank Julio 9 shit. I be drunk, go to sleep. Never drunk this much in my life. But I'm scared. A bad pill.
What you scared of?
Huh?
You scared of the pills?
Oh, a bad pill?
Oh, yeah.
Kill me? I just take a Tylenol PM, the blue bitches, take you 2 of them and go on lay it down, man. You'll get your good little rest in, baby. I mean, and they got sex shit in stores now. They got oils and gummies, and so you don't need no perk to niggas pop perks to I mean, we used to. That was, the feeling is Tylenol, if you really want to be honest. That's why I told you niggas is trends. So back again, this goes back to what I was telling you. I ain't even got to say it. So why the fuck would a nigga why would a nigga say some shit like, I knew that shit was fake and I still ate it. Whoa. Like, what kind of guiding are you doing? I mean, we talk shit in music, but who listen to us? It's mainly kids that listen to us. Now they got a mother somewhere crying that hates fucking guts because she feel like that was her baby favorite song. And out of everything you said, get what she zoomed in on. But I'm because I'm too real for niggas though. Whenever you want to call me, you got my number, we can rap, but.
Hey, last thing. You said Baton Rouge is worse now.
Shit, yeah.
In what way?
In a bulletproof Cadillac truck way. That's how we riding. Bulletproof caddy, this bitch hard to turn and it take gas and it's too much that come with it, but we got to be in it. It's that. We ain't have to be like that when you can't see me the first time sitting on a red old school with big rims. I wish I would get seen in one of them bitches. So a switchy me? Oh, no.
Yeah, you had me outside in the projects, man.
We can't do that no more.
What it seems like it's quieted down because the rap scene is I'm not gonna say it ain't what it is, but it just seems more quiet now.
Cause they in town, baby. They here. It's been brought to realization that consequences are real. You don't just get to do this and do this and do this and nothing comes with it. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna get shot up. They're gonna die. The marshals are gonna come. Indictments are gonna fall. And it's gonna do this. And some more shit gonna evolve. Some more gonna come. Another set of hoes. And life goes on. But that's the part them niggas do not get. They don't get that. This shit do not stop. It was written like this before we got here, when we leave. The fuck? So niggas be tripping, son. I ain't lying.
Yo, the fans want to know where's the music. You dropped one video and we like, yo, like, where'd he go?
I dropped one video, but I got 3 singles that I released. This is why I be wanting the fans to know too. I'm fucked up when I read my shit. So when y'all be like, y'all forcing me to do that, I mean, I've been gone this long without it. I don't give a I bet you ain't nobody got more songs than me right now. I'll show you on my phone. I'm tired as a bitch on my way here. I sleep in that bitch. And I got all hype shit. Oh, my challenge still go to. I tell you this every time. Whoever, send them. Want to battle me, I'm going to beat you. I will fuck these niggas up, literally. From the mind, on paper, however they want to do it, what they want to do it at. Can't none of you do nothing with me. And I salute it. This is competitive, me being competitive. But I'm letting you know right now, this ain't what you want. But as far as releasing music, though, it's coming. I'm finna drop Abnormal 8.
I think on some conscious street shit, I would want to hear you and Sauce go back and forth.
Sauce Walker?
Yeah, he's on
That's
some
my
conscious
dog.
street. He's
That's
on
my
some
dog.
conscious street shit too. That'll be wavy.
What's Sauce? I talked to him. He know I can't be out there right now with him though, but with the situation. But I talked to him a lot. I fuck with Sauce. That's my man. We gonna do something.